Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Easy Weeknight Cooking with Harts Desire Spice Blends, and we are back with a really neat side dish. This is a Mexican-inspired chili and lime watermelon salad with cotija cheese and jicama and just a lot of fun ingredients in this one. So why don't we go ahead and get to what it is that we need to put into this stuff. So 1/4 cup chopped vidalia onion or Walla Walla sweet. Now this is a Walla Walla sweet. Vidalia onion is actually a red onion. We're looking for a sweet onion here because we want that extra sweetness in here with a little bit of onion taste. 1/4 cup of lime juice, 4 cups of watermelon. Yes, this makes a good amount of salad here. 1/4 cup of crumbled cotija cheese, 1/2 to 1 cup of chopped jicama, and of course, peeled jicama is a lot of fun. I'm going to show you a little bit more about jicama in just a minute. About a 1/4 cup of chopped cilantro, 1/2 of a Serrano chili. These things are really kind of small, or about a 1/4 of an jalapeño. 1 to 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. This one's an odd one, but it adds a whole lot of umami flavor. That's really wonderful. 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of our Mexican chili powder. So why don't we go ahead and get cooking? First things first, we are going to combine our lime juice with our onion. And that's going to take a lot of the bite out of our onion. We're going to let this just kind of sit here and marinate for a little while. Meanwhile, we're going to take care of everything else. You'll see here that I have a portion of a small watermelon here, and it's actually sitting upright. How did I get that to happen? You take a small slice off the end before you start slicing it up. That allows you, once you get your slice taken off, to let your watermelon actually sit on your cutting board and not rock back and forth. This is a lot safer for you. So then you just go ahead and slice off one more, just like so. And I like giving about 1-inch slices here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut off the rinds and then cube this into about 1-inch pieces. There we go. There is 4 cups of watermelon. And what is with this jicama thing, Natalie? A lot of people have never even heard of it. So why don't I go ahead and show you what this is? It's a root vegetable. It reminds a person of a potato and a radish all at once. It's a very, very hard root vegetable. It's very crunchy when you actually taste it. And you're going to do the same thing. There's a root end and a stem end. You're going to go ahead and cut one of those off because you've got a root end down here, a stem end up here. It's a very fat and squat vegetable. And so go ahead and cut off another slice off the bottom so that it will sit nicely for you on your cutting board because, again, it is very hard. And there you go. It looks like a potato, but it's a lot harder. It's really neat and crunchy. You can eat them raw, but first you need to peel it. So go ahead and just run your peeler along there. And about for this size of a jicama, you can get them smaller, you can get them larger. Generally, they are of a good size like this. For this size of a jicama, something about that thick is going to be perfect. Go ahead and give that a dice. There you have it. Great stuff. Once you get those cut up, then the really fun stuff starts. You're going to need a larger bowl because you need room to be able to toss these a little bit. You're going to toss them gently, but that is going to come into play in just a minute. You're going to take your lime and onion mixture, pour in your Mexican chili powder, your toasted sesame oil. Oh boy, why do I say toasted sesame oil? Toasted sesame oil tends to have a much richer flavor to it. It tends to be brown, whereas normal untoasted sesame oil tends to be white. Throw those into here and give it a stir. You're just going to start letting those chilies hydrate and putting their flavor into that lime juice. Next, go ahead and put in the rest of your ingredients, your jicama. I love this stuff. It's so crunchy. And like I said, you can so eat this raw. It's sweet. It's very lightly sweet. Cotija cheese crumbles very, very easily. And when you take a munch, it's actually squeaky. It's really kind of fun. This is a rind cheese. Gives you the flavor profile of the Cotija cheese is really kind of fun. It's a mixture between feta cheese with that briny kind of vinegary taste and Parmesan with that dry kind of crumb to it and that umami flavor in that Parmesan. It's very strong, so you don't generally go ahead and just take a munch of it, though if you're craving a bit of salt, that'll do it. Your cilantro has, well, a medium to fine dice to it. Throw that in. And last but not least, your chilies. I like a really fine dice on those. That way you get just a little bit of warmth all the way through your dish rather than a bite of heat here and a bite of heat there. And now put in your onion, lime, spice, and sesame oil mixture and give this a gentle toss. And you will see as you scoop all the way down to the bottom with your scraper and start folding things over, it's a gentle folding action. You'll see that liquid with the spices and you'll see all of your cilantro and chilies just working their way through here. The idea is to fold it gently enough so that the watermelon doesn't fall apart. Jicama will stand up to an awful lot, but the watermelon is really quite the tender portion of this. And so give that quite a few tosses, and next thing you know, you're ready to serve.